Poland has recorded more than 4,000 illegal crossings this year and has become a new EU destination for asylum seekers, with more than 2,000 people trying to make the move this month. In response, Poland has started to build a barbed wire fence, sent soldiers to guard the border, and has temporarily legalized pushbacks. The government is also planning on changing the legislation. Most of the migrants come from Iraq and Syria, as well as Afghanistan, like the ones stuck at the Polish-Belarusian border, which is guarded on both sides by armed forces.
I want to request to all organizations, United Nations, European Nations, to protect us.
These migrants claiming to come from Afghanistan are demanding international protection in Poland. Despite the right to do so, their demands are not being listened to by the Polish authorities. Instead, they have been here for over 2 weeks now. Tachmina Rajabowa, translator and activist within Ocalenie Foundation, came with food and documents that would allow Polish lawyers to represent asylum seekers.
The border guard said they should return home. Today we gave them authorizations for lawyers. They entered all their details so that we can somehow help them from a legal point of view.
According to Marcin Sosniak from the Ombudsman's office, not allowing asylum seekers to claim international protection in Poland is against the law. He's also worried about the announced but not yet introduced legal changes that would criminalize illegal border crossings and make it harder for those who cross illegally to apply for asylum.
Such a change will be, in the opinion of the Ombudsman, absolutely contrary to the Geneva Convention on refugees. It is also contrary to European Union regulations, which say every foreigner should have effective access to the refugee procedure, and even to the Polish constitution.
Meanwhile, Bartosz Grodecki, Under-Secretary of State for the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Administration, confirms that work on changes to the legislation is planned. He also emphasized the importance of the border protection in a European context.
We're planning to improve certain procedures that will speed up the processing of refugee applications, and this is absolutely a response to what is happening at the moment on the border. As a member state, we're obliged to fulfill our community obligations, i.e. to protect the state border of both Poland and the external border of the community. Our Lithuanian neighbours are doing the same, as well as the Latvians.
The situation on the Polish-Belarusian border shows no sign of slowing down. As of today, pushbacks are already in practice and there are plans for a bigger fence. As a result, there will be more migrants concentrated along the border. With limited access to aid, in addition to the legal deadlock, we are facing a difficult humanitarian situation. For Euronews, Magdalena Hodownik from Warsaw.